What's up, guys? This is Skyllus.
And this is Arctic.
Here with another Monday Night Combat commentary. And this game we'll be doing some Assault commentary.
What did it say?
You know, I started Assault when I first started playing, and I played it pretty hardcore. Then I switched over to tank, so should be interesting.
And this gameplay actually be following me. I think it's just, yeah, it was just us pumping it up. Me, Wraith, and I think Callie North is also playing.
You do it so much better. Yeah, that.
And this is gonna be a long game. It goes to overtime, so go ahead and get comfortable.
Grab some popcorn.
There's at least a lot of action in this game, so it doesn't get boring. As you saw, I upgraded my passive and my charge. The charge just gets a lot stronger at level 2. So I like to upgrade that first. Some people upgrade the bomb. I don't really use it that much, so I don't bother.
I think one of the things worth noting is that you are hardcore into that grenade launcher.
Yeah, I've always been a grenade launcher fanatic in any game. So in this game, it's the same thing.
Feel like you're playing Quake or something.
The endorsements in this game are going to be rate of fire too, so I can fire my grenade launcher even faster. I think health is my second one. I'll check next time I die. All that really matters is rate of fire for playing with this technique.
Yeah, when I played, I actually had accuracy as my number 1.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of assault rifle, and the reason that I don't use a lot of assault rifle is there's a range cap on it. So like right here, even though I'm hitting them, it wouldn't matter if I was getting headshots, it would still do bad damage. Or if I was closer, it does really good damage.
Oh, that's a good point.
So I mean, like, I feel like grenades are more the long range for this class. Then once they get into close range, you want to switch to the machine gun like there. So a lot of times I'll fire grenades at the beginning of the battle, and then if they get close, I'll switch to assault rifle, and then I'll go back to grenades if they run away.
That guy
bowed down.
He was disrespecting the tank class right there.
I can't do
it down by an assault.
If he had gotten that spin off, he would have had me, but he didn't get it off.
And then it zooms me back out.
I'm not getting that.
But yeah, I should have died there.
You can't do it like that.
And you see, I figured he pushed, so I started laying out grenades in front of him, and now I'm going to bounce him off the wall so it hits him all the way along that lane.
That was nice.
And my teammate gets the kill.
What?
You can get a lot of creative angles playing as Assault. So here he's coming around that side, so I'm going to bounce him off that wall thinking that he'd go that way. But he actually turns around and pushes me. That's not a fight that I want to take. But if he chases, I'll go ahead and happily bounce grenades off this wall so he can't push. You can use grenades real defensively like that. If someone pushes you, just back around a wall and start bouncing off the corner or the back wall. I find that I don't die much as Assault at all if I play like this with grenade launchers.
That rate of fire really helps that out.
Oh yeah, and I just run around holding down the trigger. I'm not pulling the trigger every time I shoot.
So you're running around with your trigger finger pressed down on the right trigger.
Just aiming, yep. Holding down that trigger.
You are sad.
And you see I got a kill there, just bouncing him off that wall.
How can you call yourself a pro?
Hey man, when you have this kind of rate of fire, it's an automatic.
Oh, okay.
This is like a machine gun that fires grenades. Here I'm ripping him up. He's going to go around the corner and get hit some more.
Oh my god, I got
and there he is. He's real low. I can see his health bar. And I'm going to finish him off with the charge. That's another thing about grenade launchers. It's real good for scouting out corners. So you fire them around the corner, and then if you see a health bar, then you can keep on bouncing them off the corner. If not, then you can stop firing. And this in general is a nice area. If you sit behind that glass, you can keep them off that ejector ledge real easily with grenades.
Man, you're keeping it on him right now, that pressure.
Yeah, and just holding down that trigger. Here's another area. You can bounce them off the little railing on the right-hand side there, and they'll bounce all the way down that stretch. So you just keep walking forward, bouncing them off the wall. And the only option they have is either push you or back all the way off. Because if they keep taking little steps, they're going to keep getting hit.
Where did you get the bacon from that time?
And here where I was tearing up Bullseye, and this tank's in an unfortunate position. And there I got slashed, but I think someone saved me. Yeah, Wraith just informed me they saved me.
Why didn't you use your juice there? You just stayed alive.
Yeah, I failed. I didn't think he'd kill me with a shotgun from a mile away.
There was a guy there, but I can't.
And I actually asked Wraith where he was, and Wraith said a mile away. So, I mean, it just wasn't expecting to die. I probably should have juiced the moment that the assassin got on me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
Try and break that.
Again, I go to grapple and it puts me on fire.
I had probably honestly forgotten that I had juice. Happens.
Yeah, I go to grapple behind the tank.
You're just too focused
He
on
doesn't
holding
own
that
there, and
trigger
it puts me
finger
on
down.
fire.
Yep. Gotta dish out that damage.
I don't understand that.
The other thing I find is that when you're using a grenade launcher, people don't realize that you're right next to them sometimes. Because it's not like in a machine gun where it's constant fire. They're just getting pegged, pegged, pegged.
So a tank, assassin, and a support guy all at once.
In general, like when we did private matches with Assault, it was kind of a different role than you see in the pub match here, where I wasn't out killing people. Instead, I was making sure that they couldn't get situated. Using that bank shot to make sure that they can't take the high ground anywhere on the map.
I've found in private matches assaults are real good at just being kind of like on harass and just being really annoying.
Yeah.
Pegging you everywhere you go.
Not letting you get situated at all.
There was a few times where we were playing privates and I thought I was getting shot by a fire hose.
Firebase?
Or whatever, firebase.
Fire hose. But it was a machine gun?
But it was a machine gun.
Assault.
Assault, yeah.
Grenade.
Oh my god. Give me a break.
This is another area where
Give me a break.
the grenade launcher really shines on this map.
Exactly what I thought of.
See, I'm bouncing off the wall there. He's gonna have trouble chasing me this whole time until he gets pushed forward by whatever it was. But luckily, the assault's really good at getting away with his dash and then the flying.
My question is, do you do, and I've seen Phobos do this when he plays Assault, the kind of like an air shooting tactic?
I've tried. I'm bad at it. Like I end up hitting jump too many times. Cause you hit jump twice, then you float.
Right.
But if you hit it a third time, you're back to the ground. I find myself just mashing it. So sometimes when I have the high ground, I'll use it to float over people. So it's like an easier shot, harder for them.
Right.
But if I'm on even ground with them, I find that it ends up putting me at a disadvantage more than it does the other way around.
Yeah, and I've seen it I've seen you do it a few times. I've seen Phobos do it, and it does catch you off guard when they're flying over your head and kind of strafing back and forth.
Yeah, it's
just changing the angle that you have to shoot them at.
I think it's something that's a lot better at high sensitivity than like I'm playing on like a low medium. But I think if you're on high sensitivity, you'd be able to abuse it a bit more. Because then the moment you go over their heads, you have to readjust.
Oh god.
I thought that would knock him off. But he hit my bomb, which I had sitting there.
Oh, I almost got him.
I was actually surprised I remembered to hit the bomb there. It's real hard to remember sometimes when you set it down at a random doorway.
Yeah, you didn't get too many off in my spot that I usually camp.
Where they at?
That
Oh, you
top,
killed
no, I killed one.
top of that lift
called
right
them out
there.
while they were there. They were about a minute
Up there?
right
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
usually where I set mine up. It's easy kill.
Same time, I know that if someone comes that way, then I'll just bounce grenades off the wall the whole time. I think you'll see me later in this gameplay get a lot of kills covering that with grenade launcher. And of course, as Assault, anytime you want to spawn, another reason for the rate of fire is killing bots, which it's significantly better. See, this guy's trying to do the air tactic. He just floated away.
Right.
Since really your machine gun's pretty awful at killing bots. Grenade launcher is the saving grace. It's still not that great. And here I'm using the bounce shot to kill the blackjacks that are in that doorway, or that hallway. Anytime you see your bots back at the base like this, it's good to spend the beginning of your life just pushing the bots to at least mid-map.
He must have done it like
Regardless
right
what class you play.
Only way he could've
I
killed me.
agree with that.
If you're not killing the bots, then you aren't really doing much.
I think some people forget.
Okay, here's me flying over their head, like I was talking about. He had no chance. I mean, he was deployed, so he wouldn't have had a chance anyways. But it wouldn't really matter.
Nowhere for you to go.
Because no one's going to be able to aim up that quick while you're down on their head.
Yeah.
And you're going to get all headshots, obviously.
But yeah, I think some people get caught up too much in, the PvP action. And don't really focus on winning the game and getting those bots out. Bot control is really important.
I got greedy there.
There's an assassin on bullseye right now.
Yeah.
Trying to take out that tank. But again, if I had hit one more grenade, then he would have died.
can't be charging tanks for you up.
I should have stayed bouncing off the walls. See, when you're in this range, you can wreck people with a machine gun. It's just like, that was probably the maximum range which you can hit it.
Yeah, we got...
Just a little bit more and it does nothing. Like, it's a huge drop off. I wish I knew the percentages, but it's probably considerably high.
Oh, that was a nice little charge you did actually, but he still died.
Yeah. The game's real glitchy with charge versus charge.
Dang. You got that right?
Alright, so the assault bees. There's actually a strat where you just sit here, hitting the B button, or well, hitting the button to spawn the bees, and then you taunt every time that you have a chance. So you get money and you just keep on spawning bees. Try this in a public match sometime, seriously, and you will actually have the most money at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed.
That strategy was actually posted on the MLG forums, is that right?
Yeah, I took it from MLG.
Yeah.
I don't know where they saw it first.
Very interesting, to say the least.
It's just lame.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even really help the team that much because most of the bots, or most of the bees just go and kill the slims. But you end up killing all the slims on the map.
They just have to be like...
So it's interesting, to say the least. Here I am juicing. That machine gun with juice is just ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
You won't see me ever use, well, rarely will use grenade launcher during my juice. You just start pulling that, doing the hard aiming with the left trigger.
Yeah.
And then you just wreck people. Now you can use the level 3 charge to take out bots. So sometimes you can use it in a pinch right before they hit your money ball. You just go ahead and give them a quick uppercut. And the cooldown's not too bad. It's also good for bouncers, yeah. As one shows up right on cue.
Hit bouncers.
Yeah, but when you can one-hit kill them real quick, it's not really an issue. The classes that don't have the grapple are the ones that really pay for it.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And here I hit him with a grenade. He's gonna get sent flying the other direction. Just bouncing back and forth. He had no control over his character the whole time.
Little ragdoll.
And there, I saw the support come in front of me, and I assumed the other guy would die since he was real low. So instead of waiting a bit, I just went ahead and uppercutted the support that had popped up in front of me. And then sure enough, the other guy did die, so I got an assist and a kill. And here, just any time that you have extra money, like I was sitting on 727, so I just went ahead and spawned a couple bees. I like to keep myself over 500, so if I'm out there, I can buy juice. And here, I get a couple hits, and I just pushed over a little bit more to the left and get the finish. If he had kept running, I would have bounced it off that right wall, so it would have chased him down into the middle room. And here's another easy shot that you can do.
Yeah, just bouncing on the left.
Anytime someone comes around that wall. Here, I'm trying to bounce it off the little ledge, but he had already gone up the lift.
Really?
And there he is.
Oh, damn it.
And I get torn up from a support in the back.
Did you get away from this?
Oh, I got away.
Wow.
Again, the shotgun with the support only has a limited range too, and it does 0 damage once you're out of range. So once I got out of the range, he had nothing he could finish me up with.
Doing 0 damage is not true because that guy did kill you from a mile away.
Well, yeah, he was on the edge of the range, I guess. And there, just, it was pretty standard. If you see the ejector, and here's an uppercut on the bouncer. If you see the ejector and there's people on it, then always hit the button. Or heck, actually hit the button if there's any bots in it at all. Generally, it's worth the cost.
I just did a little bit.
And here's Juice again. Again, machine gun only. And then he was running low, so I figured I'd try and get the turret, but I severely overestimated my ability. And knew what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat?
Yeah.
Pulling off that side of the map?
Yep.
It works a lot better with the big characters than the little characters. So once tank or gunner gets on the edge of it, they're going to go flying. And I already got another juice, just went and bought it. You see I still have $800, so this is going to be one of a string of juice runs. I just got 3 kills there.
That's pretty gay.
And now I'll trying to bounce it so that they'll get hit over by the turret and actually get an assist on the turret.
That's a nice angle.
Here, I should have just kept on grenade launchering. I made a mistake there. I overestimated how far away he was. But it didn't matter because for some reason they stopped to kill bots right there.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep that guy hurt
Left and came back.
and ended up paying for it when
Yeah.
the tank pushed at me. Tank versus assault is pretty annoying. It's one of the few classes that can really easily take you down,
Yep.
regardless of what class setup you have. If you have armor, it doesn't matter. And like classes like if a sniper punches you, you're able to just fly away. But if you get rammed by the tank, it pushes you down too. And there's again the flying overhead, just to get a better angle.
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna get around the horn right there for 4, and then Wraith steals the 5th.
Steals?
Steals. Got robbed. Then got wrecked by a gunner
No.
while I was yelling at Wraith for stealing my 5th kill.
I
Greedy.
and that was just
Yep.
the end of it.
All about the greed. He has plenty of kills though. You'll see at the end of the game. And it's overtime.
Pub Room All-Star.
Overtime sitting on $1,000, so I immediately just want to go out and buy juice and go into their base.
Wow. Fucking jackpot.
And really that's what
You and I
determines
have
overtime, is which
entire
team can
game,
juice the
guys.
quickest
Yeah.
and get in their base.
If you have mid control at
I'm a load of
overtime,
34 right
you're
now.
it's almost guaranteed win.
And I don't agree with it. Like I feel like if you have the money ball advantage, that should be what determines who wins.
That's
And
true.
if it's tied, it should go to overtime. Like it doesn't seem right that it's like this. Maybe we'll decide to do something different, you know.
Yeah.
And here, when you get to overtime, you get the accuracy bonus. You can just wreck with the machine gun. I think it's probably the best gun in overtime.
I just got
Period.
4.
And look at the accuracy on that.
Yeah.
So small.
Ridiculous.
It's like having bacon.
Bacon's pretty
24/7.
ridiculous, yeah. And there you can see
Yeah.
37, 17, and 5. With Wraith going 39, 15, and 11.
Wow.
Between the two of us, we had,
Ridiculous.
what was that, 76 kills, 32 assists, and 16 deaths.
Complete domination.
Yeah, but we still couldn't get to their money ball game, and you could tell we weren't just going for kills.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get in there. Which is part of the reason that I say that sudden death should be based on money ball damage. But alright, that was another commentary. Next ones will probably be from the tournament on Monday that Uber Entertainment's hosting, and it's 6v6, and we got a team set up.
Yeah.
So we'll probably bring you video from that tournament.